All right, guys. So here we are. I was just getting back from getting the car dynoed with the new inlet. So a couple interesting findings with the new inlet. I had predicted just during my time driving with it that it did lose a little bit of ramp up on power, kind of sort of like in the 2,500 to 3,500 RPM range. As far as torque, it still felt like it was pulling fairly well up top. So those are just my thoughts. But again, I wanted to go ahead and get the car dynoed before I went ahead and explained sort of what I was feeling. So another thing, I also wanted to let the car run with the new inlet for a few days, so that way the computer could sort of learn that something's changed and try to maybe make some adjustments. So anyways, these are the dyno results. I also have a photo here that I can go over and show you in a little bit more detail because it's hard to tell on this screen here. But basically, we did lose a little bit of torque, which I noticed. So we lost approximately 16 pound-feet of torque. And then we also lost about 6 horsepower. We did 3 runs. The first one didn't come out that great. And the last 2, which you'll see here, are the sort of solid lines, yellow and green at the bottom. So this is with the new inlet. And these 2 up here were with the old, actually I think these 3 were with the old inlet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And then here's the horsepower rating. The horsepower actually stayed kind of the same, with the as far as the power band goes, with the exception of just a little bit less horsepower. So let's look at the screen here. I've got this sort of zoomed in. So really, I'll say like the places that I noticed the most were like right here. So these dotted lines here were the old runs from the original inlet, and these 2 were from the new one. The third one's not included on this picture just because I didn't get a shot of it, but there is a sort of a gap right in the power that you can see there, and then the inlet that I used to run sort of held it up here, whereas the new one, you can disregard this line here. That one didn't really come out well. But the new one was sort of a little bit lower throughout here. And I noticed myself sort of riding in the like 3,500 to 4,200 RPM range to get the power that I usually get. And even then, like it wasn't the same. So that's the sort of the torque power band. We'll take a look at the horsepower band now. Give me 1 second while I just go here. So in more detail, you can actually see that it's pretty darn close. They're almost all sort of tied in, maybe a bit more horsepower sooner with that inlet, and then the old one sort of takes over here at, what is that, 3,000 RPM. Yeah, so there was a really sweet mesh where horsepower and torque kind of transitioned with the old inlet, but and they continued to hold power. So not what I was expecting. It's definitely what I felt. And when I say expecting, before I installed it, like when I was thinking about grabbing the inlet. So I think that it's probably going to be a little bit different on everyone's setup. For my setup in particular, with the Whoosh short ram intake, it made less. So I'm going to go ahead and have the old one put back on, because I do miss those 16 pound-feet of torque and those 6 horsepower that I lost. But I think it might be different, right? Everybody's sort of got a different setup. I'm sure there's a setup out here that'll work with it. I think that for the amount of reduction in whistle and all these other sort of obnoxious things that I kind of like actually a lot, this isn't a bad choice. Like for my setup, this is what the numbers are. I'm sure for a different kit it might be better, or it might be the same, or it might be like mine. But for those that are looking for something to definitely make the car less obnoxious, this is still a great kit. I mean, the piece is super high quality. For me, I'm just going to put the other inlet back on, and then I'm going to order the AIRTEC tubular intake manifold and I'm sorry, the AIRTEC tubular exhaust manifold, and get that installed. So I'll do that in the next few weeks, and then I'll post another update video when we see how that goes once I swap these over. Then I'm also having some coilovers installed this week, finally, it looks like. So those are the K-Sport Pro Control coilovers, so I'll be giving my thoughts on those. But anyways, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I hope this helps you guys out there.